Thero Saranai, dear Dhamma friends. I am Bhante Dhammalankara from Labanuru Kanda Forest Monastery, North Central Province in Sri Lanka. I am very happy to talk with you the Dhamma teachings of the Buddha. As usually, before starting, let's invite to Devasan. Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gachantu Devata Saddhammang Munirajas Sunantu Saggamokadang Dhammasavana Kalu Ayang Badanta Dhammasavana Kalu Ayang Badanta Dhammasavana Kalu Ayang Badanta. Let's pay homage to our great teacher Sammasambuddha. Recite all together. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Dear Dhamma friends, today we are going to talk another important discourse preached by our great teacher Sammasambuddha. Sutta name is Mahāsāropamasuttaṃ. Sutta number is 29 in Majjhima Nikaya. At that time, Buddha was dwelling at Gijjakuta mountain. Then Buddha addressed the bhikkhus thus: Bhikkhus, here some clansmen come to the Buddha Sasana, having understood I am a victim of birth, aging and death. I am a victim of sorrow, lamentation, grief, pain, displeasing, despair. I am a victim of suffering. I am prey to suffering. Having understood this, he become a monk. So evam pabbahito samano. That means having become a monk, sometime he acquires gain, honor, renown. And because of that, because of receiving gain, honor, renown, his intention is fulfilled. He is satisfied. So he think. I have gain, honor, renown. The other bhikkhus don't have gain, honor, renown. So he becomes intoxicated with that gain, honor, renown. He loves himself and disparage other bhikkhus because of that gain, honor, renown. So then he become negligent. because of that gain, honor, renounce. Being negligent, he uh, he uh, he he feel suffer. He is suffering still. He came to Buddha Sasana to end the suffering, but after some time, because of gain, honor, renounce, he still suffering. He satisfied with that gain, honor, renown, and he doesn't follow Buddhism. Then he think this is the Buddhism. Then he think this is the Buddha's advice. Then he think this is what the monk should get. So he deteriorate from the Buddha Sasana. Then Buddha pointed out a simile like this. Suppose a man who need wood heart. Man, he need hardwood. He go to a jungle and he saw a huge tree with hardwood, and he go to that under the root of that huge tree with hardwood, and he give up the hardwood, he give up the sapwood, he give up the inner bark, outer bark, and he cut down the leaves and branches and take away. So keen-eyed person, or otherwise good sight person, saw this and he might think, he think in this way. This person wanted to take hardwood, so he came to the under the root of a hardwood tree, and he give up the hardwood, give up the sapwood, give up the inner bark, give up the outer bark, and cut down the branches and leaves and took away. This person don't know about the hardwood. This person doesn't know about the hardwood. This person doesn't know about the sapwood. This person doesn't know about the inner bark, outer bark, or even he doesn't know branches and leaves. So otherwise, he doesn't bring branches and leaves, considering that this is that they are hardwood. In the same way, if some monk come to the Buddha Sasana and he receive gain, honor, renown, and he doesn't. So in the same way, he doesn't know about the what is the gain, what is the honor, what is the renown. He doesn't get that even that experience. If he if he consider that this is the Buddha Sasana, this gain, honor, renown as Buddha Sasana, so he doesn't know about the real gain, real honor, real renown. That is what the Buddha's teaching. So there are so many people in that manner in the Buddha Sasana. They come to the Buddha Sasana, they follow gain, they follow honor, they follow renown. So that is the nature of some people, some monk. Not only these days, during the Buddha's period, there were so many monks in that manner. That is the first person in this sutta. Now we can see another person. Now we learned about the monk who monks who brings branches and leaves, considering this Buddha's dispensation, Buddha Sasana. That is the person who brings branches and leaves of the Buddha Sasana. Again, number 2. There is a person. He considered, I am a victim of birth, aging, and death. I am a victim of sorrow, lamentation, pain, displeasing, despair. I am a victim of suffering. I am prey to suffering. Considering in this way, he become a monk, and he, after some time, he acquires, gain honor, renown, and his intention is not fulfilled. He doesn't satisfied with that, with those gain honor, renown, and he acquires sila, he acquires virtue, moral qualities. So he, after acquiring moral qualities, after acquiring sila sampadam abhinibbatteti, after acquiring sila sampada, he thinks his intention is fulfilled, and his intention is fulfilled. He is satisfied with that sila sampada. So he think in this way: I am a decent monk. The other monks are not moral; they are immoral. And I have good principles. These monks, these people are not good. These people are not good virtues. They are immoral. So he loves himself and disparage others. So he becomes intoxicated with that virtues. So and he falls into pamada. He becomes intoxicated, and so he still suffering. He is still suffering. He came to Buddha Sasana to get rid of the suffering, to end the suffering, but he catch the virtue, sila. Sila is not the Buddhism completely. Sila is essential part, but not the perfect Buddhism, complete Buddhism. That is not the end of the Buddha's advice. That is not the end of the Buddha Sasana. Buddha did not come to this world to teach us about the sila. And that second person is still suffering. Buddha gave nice simile, the same simile. There is a person who need to heart wood, and he go to the jungle to cut down the hardwood, and he go to the under the root of the tree with the hardwood, and standing under the root of the hardwood, he gave up a hardwood, he gave up sapwood, he gave up inner bark, he gave up inner bark, he cut down the outer bark. He brings it, he take away that outer bark. So a keen-eyed person saw this, and he might think this way. This person wanted to bring hardwood, and he came to a jungle, and he came to under the root of the huge tree with the hardwood, and he cut down, and he gave up the hardwood, he gave up the sapwood, he gave up the inner bark, he cut down the outer bark and took away that. This person doesn't know about the hardwood. This person doesn't know about the sapwood. This person doesn't know about the inner bark. Even this person doesn't know, even though he took outer bark, he doesn't know about the outer bark correctly. If he have any work with that hardwood, that can't be done. Why? He took away outer bark, considering or thinking that hardwood. In the same way, if some monk come to the Buddha Sasana and he doesn't, his intention is not fulfilled with the gain honor and renown, but his intention is fulfilled with virtue or sila sampada. So that person is that monk is like that second person who need to hardwood. So that monk doesn't know about the sila correctly. Why? That monk, that bhikkhu is thinking the sila sampada as the spirit of the Buddha's dispensation, spirit of the Buddha Sasana. That is not the important thing. That is not the only thing a monk should receive. That is what the Buddha pointed out. That is the second person in this sutta. So we should not satisfied about the sila. So when we practice sila, we can experience so many things. So when we complete the sila, we feel happy. When we complete the sila, people will praise us. When we complete the sila, we think we can see about ourselves, we are complete, but others are not complete. That is nature. So that is not good idea. That is not correct idea. If you complete the sila, if you fulfill the sila or sila sampada, so you should not consider about others' qualities, others' virtues. So you should not allow yourself. You should not disparage others because of your virtue, your sila. So that is very important teachings. There are so many people around the Buddhist, among the Buddhists, who think in this way. So therefore, if you practice sila, you should not disparage others. You should complete, and you should understand there are another steps to complete. That is the second person's nature. That is the second bhikkhu's nature, what the Buddha pointed out in this Buddha Sasana, in this world. Third one, that monk is considered as who brings inner bark in the Buddha Sasana. So let's discuss about him. That monk, that person, Buddha pointed out, because here some clansmen come to the Buddha Sasana, he think I am a victim of birth, aging, and death. I am victim of suffering. I am victim of sorrow, lamentation, despair, displeasing, and pain, grief. I am prey to suffering. So he, considering in this manner, in this way, he become a monk. He after becoming a monk, he thinks he acquires gain, honor, renown. His intention is not fulfilled because of that gain, honor, and renown. Then he acquires Sila Sampadang Abhinibbateti. Then he acquires Sila, virtue. So he doesn't satisfied with the Sila Sampada. His intention is not fulfilled with the Sila Sampada. And then he continue practicing. He doesn't love himself because of Sila Sampada. He doesn't think I am the one who virtuous monk, one who with one. He doesn't consider that I have Sila, I have precepts. The others don't have Sila. He doesn't think in that way. Then he continue practicing Samadhi Sampadang Abhinibbateti. He receives Samadhi. He acquires Samadhi, Jhana and Samadhi. So concentration, right concentration, Samadhi. So he thinks when we repair the translation, we can see Samadhi as concentration. So it is better if we understand Samadhi as Samadhi, Jhana as Jhana. So those are very important words. So that is the third person's destination. He think I have Jhana, I have Samadhi. So my mind is unified. The other monks doesn't have Samadhi. Other monks don't have Samadhi. They don't have Jhana. I have Jhana. So he loved himself. He loves himself, disparage other bhikkhus. That thus these bhikkhus mind is scattered. These bhikkhus minds are scattered. My mind is unified. So he becomes intoxicated with that Samadhi. He becomes his mind is changed. So he think that is the Buddha Sasana. There are so many people around the world who takes Buddha Sasana in this manner. they think this is the Buddha Sasana. They think this is the destination. So they complete jhana. So we can see some monks, they think they say, I can practice bhavana 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. I can stay without changing the posture 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. So other monks can't do that. So they think that the jhana or samadhi is the destination of the Buddha Sasana. So they think the samadhi is only a thing that monk extremely completed. If any monk doesn't have samadhi, that those monks are not good. Those monks are useless. They think in that way. So, Dhamma friends, Buddha pointed out about him in this way. He is like this. Suppose a man who needs hardwood. He go to the jungle to bring the hardwood, and he go to he come to under the root of a tree with the hardwood, huge tree with the hardwood, and he is sitting under the root of the hardwood, and he think, and he gave up the hardwood, and he gave up the sapwood. He take away inner bark of that huge tree. He took away it. Then keen-eyed person saw this, and he think in this way. This person wanted to hardwood, and he came to under the root of the huge tree with the hardwood, and he gave up the hardwood, he gave up the sapwood, he took the inner bark and took away it. So this person doesn't know about the hardwood, doesn't know about the sapwood. Even he took away inner bark. He doesn't know about the inner bark correctly. In the same way, if any monk complete the jhana in the Buddha Sasana, complete the samadhi in the Buddha Sasana, if he think that this is the final thing, this is the perpetual thing, he doesn't know even the samadhi. If he consider one thing or only one thing, exactly he doesn't know about the samadhi. He doesn't experience samadhi correctly. So that is what the Buddha is teaching. Buddha pointed out that monk doesn't know about the samadhi correctly. So that is that monk can be introduced, a monk who brings inner bark of the Buddha Sasana, and so that matter, that point is very important. So many Western Buddhist followers like that, they wanted to practice Buddhism, and They think Buddhism is a teaching who teaches about concentration. Though they use word concentration, but they don't about the concentration. They don't about the samadhi. They don't know about the samadhi. They don't know about the jhana. I don't say all the Buddhist follower of the in the Western. So many Western Buddhist follower in this, they think in this manner. So Buddhism is not depend on the samadhi. Buddhism is not depend on only the samadhi or jhana. Samadhi is a one thing. Jhana is a thing. So that is what the Buddha pointed out about the who brings inner bark of the Buddha Sasana. The fourth person, a person come to having understood, I am a victim of birth, aging, and death. I am a victim of sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief, displeasing, and despair. I am a victim of suffering. I am prey to suffering. By considering in that manner, he become a monk. After some time, so evam pabbajito samana. After some time, he gain honor, renown. He doesn't satisfied with that. Then after continuing, he acquires sila sampada, virtues. He doesn't disparage others, and he doesn't love himself because of sila sampada. And he continue. Then he receive samadhi, concentration, or jhana. He doesn't. His intention is not fulfilled with that samadhi or jhana. He doesn't disparage others. He doesn't love himself because of samadhi or jhana, and he continue practicing. He continue following practice Buddhism, Buddha's advice, and he receive jnana dassana. Jnana dassanam abhinibbatteti. Jnana dassana is very important word. So there are so many aspects of the jnana dassana. Jnana dassana, we can see the translation vision and knowledge. However, so there are so many aspects about the jnana dassana. Jnana dassana means in this part supernormal powers. Supernormal powers means dibba chakku, the divine eye, dibba sota, divine ear, and iddhividajnana. So he can go towards the wall, over the fence, or towards the fence, and he can work in the sky. He can swim in the floor, the ground, swim in the earth. Those are all jnana dassana. Not only that, he can see his previous birth, 1 life, 2 life, 3 life, or 100 lives, 1,000 lives, and 100,000 lives. So many lives. Not only 100,000, so many yawns he can see. Those are all Jnana Darsana in this sutta, according to this sutta. So there are so many aspects about the Jnana Darsana. So you know about, I think you may know about the Venerable Devadatta. He got those things. He got Jnana Darsana. So that there is a special part. It is introduced as Parachitta Vijanana Jnana. So that because of that jnana, that wisdom, he can read others' mind. So he can create so many. He can create other beings because of so many pictures, so many images. Because of that iddhivida jnana. So those are called jnana darsana. So that monk received this jnana darsana. Then he think his intention is fulfilled. He is satisfied with that jnana darsana. I have jnana darsana. This is what the Buddha sasana. I have completed my monkhood. So he forgot. He doesn't know about the suffering. He doesn't know about the end of the suffering. He thinks that this is the end of the suffering. So he thinks the other monks doesn't have jnana darsana. Other monks don't have jnana darsana. I have jnana darsana. I have these wisdoms. I have this knowledge. I have jnana darsana. So he loves himself, disparage others. So he become intoxicated with that jnana darsana, and he deteriorates because of that thinking. Then he is still suffering. So some monks think that this is the Buddhism, that this is the Buddha's advice, this is the end of the Buddha Sasana. No, this is not the end of the Buddha Sasana. Buddha pointed out about that person in this way. There is a person who need hardwood, and he come to the under the root of the tree, under the root of the huge tree with the hardwood, and he gave up the hardwood, and he cut down the sapwood and take away. Keen-eyed person saw this and think this person wanted to bring hardwood, and he came to the under the root of the huge tree with the hardwood, and he gave up the hardwood. He took away the sapwood. This person doesn't know hardwood, doesn't know sapwood, doesn't know inner bark, doesn't know outer bark, doesn't know branches and leaves. Why? He doesn't know why. He doesn't have correct understanding about these parts. That is why. In the same way, if any monk or any person consider the jnana darsana as the important thing in the Buddha Sasana, so he doesn't know about the jnana darsana correctly. He doesn't experience about the jnana darsana. the jnana dassana, he doesn't get, he doesn't experience the importance of the jnana dassana. So that is why Buddha pointed out in this way. That is why Buddha taught that monk doesn't know about the jnana dassana. So I think you have some understanding about the jnana dassana. So translation, we can see knowledge and wisdom, knowledge and vision. So, however, there are so many aspects about the jnana dassana. This sutta preached because of Devadatta. Devadatta deteriorated, Venerable Devadatta deteriorated because of his jnana dassana. So he has so many jnana dassanas, so many powers, supernormal powers. He deteriorated in that place. So, Dhamma friends, then Buddha pointed out there are another person who he think he consider, he think I am a victim of birth, aging, and death. I am a victim of sorrow, lamentation, displeasing, despair, pain and grief. I am a victim of suffering. I am prey to suffering. Considering in this manner, he became a monk. After becoming a monk, sometime he acquires, gain honor, renown. He doesn't disparage himself. He doesn't disparage others. He doesn't laud himself. He continue practicing. He receive sila sampada. He acquires virtue. Then because of sila, he doesn't disparage others. He doesn't laud himself. He continue. Then he receive samadhi sampada. Because of samadhi, he doesn't disparage others. He doesn't laud himself. He continues samadhi. He continue practicing. Then he acquires jnana dassana, vision and knowledge. Jnana dassana. So he think. He continue. Then he receive asamaya vimokko. Very important word. After the fourth person, asamaya vimokko. Asamaya vimokko means apoppa cheto vimutti. So he did not think he did not think about the labha sakkara silokam. Labha sakkara siloka means he did not think about the labha sakkara silokam as a spirit of the Buddha Sasana. Labha sakkara siloka means gain, honor, renown. He did not think about the sila sampada as a spirit of the Buddha Sasana, as the spirit of the Buddha Sasana. He did not think about the samadhi sampada as the spirit of the Buddha Sasana. He did not think about the jnana dassana sampada as the spirit of the Buddha Sasana. Then he continued the practicing and he received the asamaya vimokko. That means the perpetual wisdom. That means his concentration, his samadhi or vimutti is unshakable. Why that? He understood yatabhuta jnana dassana. Yatabhuta jnana dassana. as the result of all these things, as the result of Sila, Samadhi, Jnana Darsana, and other practicing, he received that. That is called Asamaya Vimokka. Or in other words, we can see he realized Four Noble Truths. So if he become a Sotapannahood or those stages, he never disparaged others. He never loved himself. He never intoxicated. He never become intoxicated with that realization, with the understanding, with that Cheto Vimutti. He is the one who received the correct result of the Buddha Sasana. So Buddha pointed out about him like this. A person wanted to hardwood, and he come to the huge, he come to the under the root of the huge tree with the hard wood, and he gave up the leaves and branches. He gave up the outer bark. He gave up the inner bark. He gave up the sapwood. He cut down the hardwood. He brings it. He took away that hardwood. If he have any work with the hardwood, it can be done. Why? He know it. Keen-eyed person saw this. He think this person wanted to hardwood. He came to the under the root of the huge tree with the hardwood, and he gave up trees, leaves and branches. He gave up outer bark, inner bark, sapwood. He cut down the hardwood and took away. This person can, if this person have any work with hardwood, he can do it. In the same way, in this Buddha Sasana, so and that keen-eyed person think in this person know correctly about the branches and leaves. This person know correctly about the outer bark. This person know correctly about the inner bark. This person know correctly about the sapwood, and this person know correctly about the hardwood. In the same way, if any bhikkhu, if any person in the Buddha Sasana, if he realized the Four Noble Truth, if he realized the perpetual concentration, perpetual samadhi, akuppa cheto vimutti, so he knows about the labha sakkara siloka, gain, honor, renown. He is the one who really experience renown, gain, honor. He is the one who really experience Sila Sampada. He is the one who really experience the happiness of the Sila. He is the monk, one who really experience the pleasure of the jhana and samadhi. He is the monk, one who really experience the pleasure of the jnana darsana. He is the one who really understand the Four Noble Truth. So that is the end of the sutta. So if you have any question about this sutta or other things, please give me a message. Thero to all of you. So many Dhamma friends have joined with us. Sudsan, Janaki Amma, Janaki Balasuriya, or some foreign friends, and Suds. There is a question from Sudsan. Dear Bhante, how does one avoid disparaging others who are trying to get you angry? Due to my meditation practice, I am able to catch myself from acting unskillful, but I am unable to avoid thoughts of. So that is a normal situation. So if any one try to practice sila, we should have so try to practice sila. So when we start, there are that kind of experience when we practice. For example, if we try to practice metta, so if you try to practice meditation bhavana, so other people ask, you are practicing bhavana, you are, then you why you are get angry? You should not get angry. So when we practice Dhamma, they think us, they talk us in that way. So they mock us. That is the nature. So when we practice Dhamma, they try to joke us. They take our practice as a joke. So why that? Because they don't know about the samsara. So, and they don't know about the danger of this samsara. So what should we do with that? We should not practice. We should not practice our bhavana or our Dhamma practicing where they live, where that kind of people surrounding. When they, so Buddha pointed out about that in the Sabbasava Sutta, Parivajjana Pahatabba. When, if there are so many Tussila means the people who doesn't follow the sila, doesn't follow the precept. We should not try to talk with them about sila. We should not show our practicing to them. We should practice our sila, our precepts uh, in a way that they can't see. So we should practice sila that should be hidden with them. That is how we should practice sila. So when we practice sila, we should not demonstrate them. So that is one thing. When we practice any qualities, we don't try to tell with others. That is a good thing. That is important thing. That is a must. If we practice any quality or bhavana or sila or any samadhi, we should not show them to others. That is one thing. First thing. So if we try to discuss with others, sometime most of the time our practicing is deteriorates. So you can discuss about your practicing with the wise man, wise people. So some normal people, you should not discuss about your practicing. So that is the Buddha's teaching. That is how our teachers taught us. If you practice any quality, any human quality, we should not discuss about with unwise people. So that is what the Buddha's. That is how we should practice. And in the Sabbasa Sutta, we can. That is the one point. And another one we can see in the Sabbasa Sutta, Parivajjana Pahatamma. There are some unwise people. There are some disturbant people. So we should not try to practice where they are live, and we should try to unfriend them. So sorry, we should try to give up them, but we should not say with them, I don't associate you, I don't talk with you. We should not talk with them about that. Mentally, we have to abandon them. Why? Their bad qualities bother us, so we have to abandon them. But we don't disparage them. We abandon them because we can't practice Dhamma because of their bad behavior. So that is why we should abandon them. However, we should not disparage them. So we after some time, we can understand how should we practice our bhavana correctly and secretly. So bhavana is a practice bhavana is a practice that helps to develop our mind, to control our mind. That is not only a thing which control our body and words. We control our body and words, so as a result, it develop our mind. So therefore, we have to pay our attention. We should practice this Dhamma secretly. Secretly means if there are so many bad behaved person, we should not practice among them. We have to abandon them. And if we have good behaved person, we can practice with them. So that is what we can discuss about that. Same question. So Buddha pointed out two ways. There are so many words. So sometime Buddha advised us to abandon, eliminate those problems. We should practice metta. Some people we can control with metta, but some people we can't control with metta practicing. So we have to abandon them. But you should not tell them, I don't associate you, you are bad people, you don't practice Dhamma. So you should not tell with them. You you should recognize who are them, and you have to abandon them with mind. Sometime there are so many characters. Sometimes your some behavior, or your some of your habits are not compatible with others. Sometimes there are some habits are not compatible with your habits. So there are so many aspects. So however, you have to understand, you have to check what are the bad qualities, and you have to abandon them with the mind. And you should not tell with them, I don't associate you. You have to understand what should I do, how should I live alone with Dhamma. You should associate Dhamma friends who have good behaviors. Dear Bante, Janaki Amma, Janaki Balasuri, dear Bante, I don't think Samadhi is a concentration. Can we explain Samadhi as tranquility, stillness, and unification of the mind? Yes, exactly. We can't give correct idea with the concentration to introduce the samadhi and jhana. So samadhi, there are so many aspects of the samadhi: upachara samadhi, arpana samadhi, jhana. So there are so many words. However, so many people are used to use word concentration for samadhi. When if we use concentration, we should have to both words samadhi. And Janaki Balasurya has suggest these words: tranquility, stillness, and unification of the mind. These words are good. So we can create words by understanding about the samadhi correctly. So samadhi is a state of a mind that which we build up. Samadhi is a result of a mind, of the mind. Samadhi is a result of effort. So we can use those words: tranquility, stillness, and a unification of the mind. Yes, isn't it a package of several qualities in the state of the mind? Yes, correctly, exactly. It is a package. It is it's a result. Samadhi is a result of the several qualities. Scott D. Tolson, Janaki Amma. Okay. So, Dhamma friends, it is time to end the sermon and the discourse. So, before end the discourse, transfer the merits to Anumodana. First of all, I would like to get the permission to speak the name. Most Venerable Mahākadawala Sudassana Mahathera, Mahākadawala Nandaratana Thera, Kotmale Kumar Kassapa Thera, Bhikkhu Pesala, Bhante Sudasso, Ayya Soma, and all the Bhikkhu Mahasangha in the world, all the Buddhist followers, as well as all the live joiners with this sermon today, all the Dhamma friends. So, all together, transfer these merits to Devasan. Recite with me. Akasatta ca bummatta devanaga mahiddhika punyantang anumodittva chiran rakkantu buddha sasanam. Akasatta ca bummatta devanaga mahiddhika punyantang anumodittva chiran rakkantu buddha savakam. Akasatta ca bummatta Devanaga Mahiddhika Punyantang Anumoditva Bodhayantu Sivang Padang. So, Dhamma friends, I bless you. Please take that blessing by worshipping, keeping your hand together. Abhivadana Silisa Nityang Uddhapachayino චත්තාරෝ ධම්මා වඩ්ඩන්ති ආයුවන්නෝ සුඛං බලං ආයුරාෝග්‍ය සම්පatti සග්ග සම්පatti මේවච අතෝ නිබ්බාන සම්පatti ඉමිනාතේ සම්විජ්ජතු. තෙරුවන් සරණයි to all of you. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening.